you are in the space of divine. It doesn't manifest when you are becoming a divine, but it manifests when you are in that space of enlightenment. Shaktis, so that is the difference between Shaktis and Siddhis. Next slide, no? You can go to the Shaktis versus Siddhis, right? Next slide. Shaktis expressed from the space of enlightenment, or it comes to you with your feeling connection with the Guru, your integrity with the Guru. So whatever powers manifest from that are Shaktis. Whereas Siddhis, on the other hand, manifest from you when you are in the path of enlightenment. Now, so Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, Siddhis are in the path of enlightenment. Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way. Shaktis are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not. And Siddhis are temporary and they may distract you from enlightenment. But whatever we are going to be manifesting today are Shaktis. Next, please. Now, when we are saying Paramashiva, now who is Paramashiva? Paramashiva is the source of all these Shaktis. He is the source of cosmos itself. He is the primordial divinity in Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Paramashiva is he is existing in his Swayam Prakasha, the self-effulgent and the most supreme state. And in his unmanifest, the Avyakta state, he exists as Ajomukha or Adhomukha, the unborn. In his manifest, the Vyakta state, he exists as Paramashiva in his Paramashanta Swarupa, and he is continuously creating, performing the Panchakritya, the 5 cosmic acts of Srishti, creation, Sthiti, sustenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Bhava, pulling out of delusion, and Anugraha, liberation. And these Panchakrityas, the 5 cosmic acts of Paramashiva, is the lifeline of the universe. That is what keeps the universe running every second. Now, what is Paramashiva doing? Paramashiva, as a response, as a most compassionate response to the prayer of the devotees, has taken the human body again. In his 1008 form, as a supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, one of the greatest incarnations of Paramashiva. And today, Swamiji is walking the planet Earth, reviving these extraordinary Shaktis, these sacred sciences in the language that modern human beings can understand, in the most practical, easily applicable method, and in the most user-friendly format, made available exclusively for all of us, the humanity. Now, this sacred science is passed down through the Guru Shishya Parampara, the master-disciple lineage. Actually, you all can see in the picture that's projected to all of you, and you all can see the pictures of the Gurus, various enlightened beings, avatars, who were blessed to play the role of Guru in Swamiji's life. Actually, Swamiji was birthed as an avatar. Swamiji was birthed from a very young age by so many different enlightened beings. And Swamiji was birthed in various other disciplines. Swamiji was groomed in multiple disciplines. Example, the Vedanta, Tantra, Sri Vidya, Yoga, yogic powers, and then the Mantra Shastra, Siddha Vidya, and ultimately Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Vijnana. Now, Swamiji is just combining all of these best sciences and gifting that to the humanity. Now, all these divine Shaktis that Paramashiva himself has given, and now he has come down in the form of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and has revived. Now, how do we awaken these divine Shaktis in us? We understand every powerful cognition, every ultimate truth, jnana, mapped into your consciousness, prajna, manifests as possibility and powers, prajnana. The secret behind awakening this prajnana in each and every one of us is Diksha. Just like how only a lit lamp can light another lamp, the incarnation, the avatar, he transfers his spiritual energy into each and every one of us, awakening those divine Shaktis in us. That transfer, whether it is through naina or look, or mantra or words, sparsha or touch, it can be through any of these forms.
but that Diksha is the secret behind us manifesting any Shaktis.
Now, these extraordinary sciences are authenticated through 4 levels of evidences or pramanas. Shastra Pramana being the references taken from the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma, and these are the exact sciences that are described in the source Vedagama. Apta Pramanas are the experience and results of Aptas, the authorities of Hinduism, great enlightened beings, avatars, masters, and seers, who have authenticated this science and recorded that in our history. And next is the Atma Pramana, the incidents, experiences, accounts from Swamiji's very own life, who time-tested, authenticated this science by demonstrating it in his own life in this modern day. And then the Pratyaksha Pramana, the evidences from empirical science, which authenticates, time-test, foolproof all of these sciences scientifically with some of the latest modern technology. Many of these researches are personally conducted on the Supreme Pontiff himself. And they are the Pratyaksha Pramana. And each of these, the Shastra Pramana, Apta Pramanas, are directly taken from Vedagamas, the source scriptures of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. And each of these Vedagamas are given the status of Shruti because they are directly revealed by Paramashivoham himself. And the Vedas are the pure science and Agamas are the applied science. Now, without further delay, let's get into the session. And now, today, you're all going to be witnessing 2 Shaktis being demonstrated. First is the power of third eye, and then the power of remote vision. We now have our Balasins who will be joining us. And just as they are joining, we'll be chanting the Shastra Pramana for the power of third eye.
Kapalantar manonyasya tishtan nilitalochanaha kramena manaso dadyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam.
By fixing the mind in the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed, in succession, by that stability of the mind in inner space, through the power of third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashivoham. So this is the translation of the Shastra Pramana.
And next is the Apta Pramana, a very beautiful reference from Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita,
where when Krishna gives the Vishwarupa Darshan, he says,
Natu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva sachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pashyam me yogamaishwaram.
He says, but you cannot see my cosmic form with these physical eyes of yours, O Arjuna. Therefore, I grant you the divine third eye vision. Behold my cosmic opulence. So that is why the whole chapter of the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga is completely from what Arjuna sees through his third eye and describes. This is the Apta Pramana that we have. Next is the Atma Pramana from life of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So in Swamiji's own words, the first experience is that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360 degree, 10 directions below me, everything. I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel and experience all of that as me. Next slide. Next is the Pratyaksha Pramana.
Yes, the Pratyaksha Pramana was the direct test with some of the modern equipments, latest scientific equipments that were conducted on Swamiji himself. You all can see the picture, and this test result established how the doctors, the scientists were amazed when they found out how Swamiji, even in his most deep restful state of awareness, or in his most active state where somebody is walking, talking, doing the regular activities, at both the times, Swamiji was only operating from one of the highest restful awareness and from the third eye, the highest states of consciousness from the third eye, where the whole frontal lobe was continuously active, especially the third eye area was lit the most, and all the other parts of the brain were highly active in the normal activities time. And while in deep sleep state, the Samadhi state, Everything was completely at peace other than the third eye. This established the which left the doctors amazed as how Swamiji was only operating from the highest state of consciousness, the third eye. Now, the Sakshi Pramana, where thousands and thousands and thousands of us are initiated into the same science with our third eye awakened. There are many people who are able to experience benefits in their day-to-day life, including the children who are visually impaired, have been able to see through their third eye and get the vision.
So now we are going to be seeing one of the Sakshi Pramanas, the Nithyananda yogis, who are going to be manifesting these powers in front of us now. This is Nithyanandam. We welcome the Balasans.
Actually, we have Manitya Virajananda and Manitya Kaladharananda who are joining us. Now, as they're joining us, just to let all the participants know, everybody, every female participant that is sitting on the Zoom room now, you all have a beautiful opportunity now. You can interact with the Balasans live. Just the 6 people, first 6 people that are going to put, I want to volunteer, we will call you. You will show any gestures. You can show objects. You can show gestures, hand gestures. You can do any mudras in your hand and you can show any objects that you have. The Balasans are going to be describing it for you. So the first 6 people that leaves a message, yes, in the chat, I'm just going to check. Any of you that want to come up, you can leave a message in the chat. Okay, just check. Yes, you all can chat, post it in the chat. Whoever wants to come up and volunteer for the power of third eye, where you can show any object, you can show anything that you have, or you can even show any hand gestures, but you want to taste this power. This is exclusive for the participants, the female participants sitting with us on the Zoom room. I can see so many of you are here and so many of you are listening to this. Go ahead. It is your turn now. You can, any of you that want to come up can go ahead and post in the chat. Whoever wants to come up and volunteer for the Shakti, for the power of third eye, please let us know in the chat and we are going to be taking you and showing you.
And meanwhile, we are also request them to be operated kindly in all the Balasans videos.
Okay, we have Ma Jalandhara Sthita who has requested. Yes, Manitya Jalandhara Sthitananda, we are very gladly welcoming you into this. Who else are the volunteers that want to come? Let's see, we are only going to be having first 6 people that comment. So it's only going to be the first 6 people. So
actually, even those who are watching on YouTube, if you want, you can come and join the Zoom. So you can come and show the gestures, everything here.
Yes. So we have Jalandhara Sitananda who has volunteered herself and other volunteers, whoever wants to come up, everybody that's watching this, this is exclusive for the female participants that are sitting with us here on the Zoom room alone. So all the female participants that are sitting with us here on the Zoom room that are watching us live right now, as you're all hearing this, go ahead. You can take time to post if you want to come up. It's going to be the first 6 people that are coming up that will be showing us the gestures and objects, anything that you have with you. The Balasans are going to be seeing, interacting with you through their third eye. So let's get it started. And yes. So we all can see we have our Balasans, Manitya Virajananda and Manitya Kaladharananda, Nithyanandamma. Nithyanandam, yes. So the kids are back and we have Manitya Jalandhara Sthitananda, Nithyanandamma. Okay. So first, as we have a volunteer, I'm just now going to request the mentor, Manitya Paramapriyananda, who is a mentor for the Balasans, to place the eye band on both the Balasans after showing us the eye band. So they have the eye band set here, which is ophthalmologist certified and tested. Eye band, it is anything passing through. That will sit on the eyes of the Balasans.
And anyone else who has been logged in the session in the Zoom, and even if you want to volunteer, you can just let us know. You can put in the
yes, we still have the doors open. Next 5 people that are going to come. We already have one person, Jalandhara Sitananda, who has already joined us. So the next 5 people who want to come, I can see so many of you sitting here on the Zoom. Go ahead and you can put you can just put yes, I want to volunteer in the chat, and we will be taking you. If you're raising your hands, we will not be able to see you and take you. So I request everybody to post in the chat. Do not just raise your hands. Please post in the chat so we can actually pick you and project you. Yes. Now I now request the mentor to kindly place the eye bands on both of the balasins. We have Nithya Paramapriyananda, who is now putting the eye band on the balasins. Yes. Meanwhile, any other person that wants to come up and volunteer, go ahead and put a yes in the chat, and you can come up and you can volunteer. And Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, you're ready? You're excited? Yes, you're able to unmute, Ma? Okay. Yes. So, Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, you're excited. You see the balasins have their eyes tied now.
So, Ma
Yeah,
Jalandhara,
yes.
if you are like okay with the way the eye bands are tied, everything.
Yes, Ma, I am.
Okay, great. So here begins the thing. Now all of you are going to be saying, Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, you can actually, so the kids have tied their eye bands already. Could you show both your hands like this to the audience, please? Okay. So now which hand you're going to be projecting for which child? So in this side, so this side is Nithya Vrijananda, the other one is Nithya Kaladharananda. So Kaladhara and this side will show for Vrija.
Okay.
That's perfectly fine. Even
Yes,
if you want
anything you want
that's
to
perfectly fine.
yes.
And we can even have, let's see which balasant is recognizing and telling first. Also, you can just go ahead and show us the object, Ma.
Okay, no problem, Ma.
It's going to be completely spontaneous. So what you want, you can go ahead and start doing that with the balasant. And also, just a minute, Ma. As Ma Jalandhara is showing, we also request anybody else that wants to join in. Now you can go ahead and you can also join in. Just you can let us know, because many of you are wanting to be a but please put in the chat so we have go ahead.
Having a mala.
Wow, that was the first shot. I think Ma Virija was able to see the mala also. She had described. Okay, now next. What next? Jalandhara Nithyananda have for us.
Next, I have next object.
Glass box, blue color, dark blue color.
Wow.
Yes, that is correct.
And the first identify that was good. And yes, now you can even do any hand gestures, and you can see how the balas are able to imitate that precisely with their eyes closed.
Okay, next is next.
Oh.
Correct?
Okay. That was so. I'm correct. Yes. Next.
Next. Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Now, anybody else that wants to join in, and anybody else that are curious to see how the balasins are doing? Yes. Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, how much was it? Was it all correct?
It was all correct. Very quickly done. While I was trying to get the first object, the Ganesha deity, in focus, they were already able to tell what it was.
Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Mama Jalandhara Nithyananda. Yes, and also thank you both the balasins. I request you mentioned now kindly remove the eye bands. And Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, would you also like to have a remote vision? These balasins are able to see what you're doing now, but would you want to have these balasins actually scan where you're living around and describe the house to you?
Sure, Ma. No problem.
Okay, that was awesome. And thank you so much, ma'am. And any other person that is sitting here on the Zoom room, if you want to experience a remote vision, please go ahead and leave a yes in the chat. We will be calling you for the power of remote vision as well. We have Ma Jalandhara Sithananda. Now, anybody else that wants to come up, please put yes in the chat. Yes, the mentor is not showing the IBANs to us. Thank you so much, Manitya Paramapriyananda, Manitya Kaladharananda, and Manitya Virajananda. Yes. And Ma Jalandhara Sithananda, thank you for joining us, ma. Just a few more minutes, and right after chanting the Shastra Pramana, we'll be calling you back for the power of remote vision.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now we are going to be entering into the next power. Now the Balasans are all able to see, immediately imitate what Ma Jalandhara Sithananda was doing.
So now the next power that we are going to be seeing is the power that was demonstrated in the Mahabharata time. Like one of the references that we have is the whole Bhagavad Gita that till date all of us are chanting, that every single person, every Hindu literally knows about Bhagavad Gita. So this sacred scripture itself, the whole thing, it starts with Dhritarashtra Vacha, and he asks to Sanjaya about what is happening in the war field. Sanjaya, sitting in the palace, describes what is going on in the war field, including the audio. Arjuna, literally, like, like you're watching and you can just click on anyone and hear any audio, and you can actually see what's going on thousands of miles away. So understand that power that Sanjaya was able to manifest is the power today we are going to be manifesting, and you are going to get to manifest too. So this is the power of remote vision, one of the beautiful powers that manifests when your third eye is awakened. Yes. So the power of remote vision is when you can see anything beyond any obstacle in any place, thousands of miles away, and even in space. So that is a power, the Duradrashti power. Next slide, please, ma'am. So now we are going to be showing the signs of this power. Where all is it authenticated from? The first is the Shastra Pramana, the scriptural reference that we are having. Vyomakaram swamatmanam jhaye digbhiranavritam nirashraya chiti shakti swarupam darshaye tada. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, concentrate and cognize with restful awareness on oneself in the form of vast etheric space or sky, the Vyomakaram, which is limitless in any
The Apta Pramana, this is the exact thing about the Mahabharata, where Sanjaya sees and narrates the whole happening of war, Bhagavad Gita. Actually, it is through Sanjaya's narration that humanity today has the Bhagavad Gita. Next is the Atma Pramana, another beautiful incident from Swami Tata, the Swamiji's guru who taught Swamiji all about Siddha Vidya and Swamiji, once a police officer comes to Narayana Swami Tata requesting help to find a thief whom they had been searching for more than a week. And Narayana Swami Tata turns towards Swamiji and tells Swamiji to scan the whereabouts of the thief. Swamiji applies a Jnananjana on the mirror. He sees the thief, the whereabouts of the thief, and not just seeing, he shows the same to the policeman, after which on the exact same spot the thief was caught red-handed. And actually, this is not just a beautiful Leela that Swami demonstrated in his life. Today, so many of us are able to manifest these extraordinary Shaktis, the Sakshi Pramanas. Now, let's see a live witness of this. We already have Ma Jalandhara Sithananda who's waiting. Meanwhile, anybody else, I can see Ma Delmera, Ma Lokanaik, many of you are sitting here. Anybody that wants to experience the power of remote vision, you want to see how the Balasan scan your house, describe your location to you, let us know in the chat section. The chat section is enabled, so you all will be able to easily post right now. And anybody that wants to come up, you can let us know. And I request the NTV operator to now pin Manitya Jalandhara Nithyananda and the Balasins of manifesting the power of remote vision. Yes. So we have Ma Nitya Jayeshananda and Ma Nitya Paramapriyananda who will be joining us for manifesting the power of remote vision. So Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda, we are going to be having two of our Balasins, Ma Yoga, and also Ma Yoga Prana. So all of them are going to be describing to you your house along with the details of it. So yes, and we also have Ma Nitya Madhurananda who has joined us from the Los Angeles Sarvagnya Peetham. Yes, Nithyananda Ma. Yes. Okay, so we have 4 of the Balasins and we have Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda. So I request now Ma Nitya Yoga Pranananda to actually start scanning the house of Ma Nitya Jalandhara Nithyananda. And you all can start describing. Actually, each of you, Ma Jayeshananda, Ma Paramapriyananda, and Ma Nitya Madhurananda, all of you can scan unique features and describe the house. Each of you can scan Ma Yoga Prana, Ma Paramapriya, Ma Jayesha, and Ma Madhura. Scan the house and describe to Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda all the parts of the house in complete detail. Yes, actually we have all the Balasins. We all can see they are writing down on a piece of paper. They are going to be writing down all the 10 parameters, including scanning whether the house is single or a complex or an apartment complex, or is it in a gated community? How is the house looking? And they're also going to be describing the colors of the house. How many floors are there in the house? How many rooms are there in the house? What are the wall colors? How is each bedroom looking like? How is a study room looking like? How is the living room looking like? And also, if how the kitchen is looking like. Is there anything special in the kitchen? Is there any veranda specially designed, or fountains, or anything? All the unique components of the house is now going to be scanned by the Balasins and displayed to Ma Nitya Jalandhara Nithyananda. Meanwhile, as the Balasins are scanning, all of you, all the viewers that are watching us on YouTube and Facebook, can let us know how you feel, how excited you feel about seeing this extraordinary manifestation happening. We have the Balasins that are writing down the details. Sitting in whichever place that they are sitting, they will be able to scan and see the details thousands of miles far away from wherever Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda is.
This awakens us the ability in us to see, in multiple dimensions. See, even here, it is, even though it's in the physical plane, you are seeing it in a totally different dimension. Because whether it is seeing the visual, or sometimes even having the ability to hear, sometimes having the ability to see whether it's in the past or in the future, all these things are different dimensions being accessed by us. This is so amazing. When you are able to master this power, you will start having the ability to look into anything to any level depth. Like how you're literally going to the depth and seeing. Like thousands of miles away, your vision is able to travel like that. In anything, you will have the ability to look into the depth.
And actually, we have Manitya Divyananda who has also put in the chat saying she was amazed to see how the Balasins were able to imitate the hand gestures immediately. Yes, and also, ma'am, each of these Shaktis are going to be experienced by you, by everybody that are watching this. Yes, the Balasins, whenever you're all ready, you can start describing it to Ma Jalandhara Nithyananda. Actually, each of you can start taking turns and describe whatever you're all seeing. Ma Yoga Prana, would you like to go ahead and start?
Yes. So while I was scanning my Jalandhara Nithyananda's house, I was able to see that she has 6 rooms, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, light peach and orange walls, and also light pink walls, but there's also a shade of red. And I'm able to see a few plants in pots next to her door. This is what Paramashiva showed. white and shades of brown and red. I'm able white and shades of brown and red. I'm able to see red. And just before you enter the house inside, right, there is a car shed. There is a car shed, as in there's a place where you can park your vehicles, and there's a tiny patio leading towards the entrance of the house. And there are 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. And the color, the interior color of the house is, I'm able to see brown, white, and peach, creamish peach. For Paramashivoham.
All right, Paramashivoham, would you like to give the share what you saw, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Nithyananda, what Paramashivoham?
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda.
Born more than 1,000 years ago, devastating human societies, the ancient plague known as King's Evil thrives, swallowing millions of lives every year, one every 22 seconds, a pandemic which seems unstoppable. The clock is ticking, the world and its leaders are running out of time.
I tell you, each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat, enjoy. Spiritual feast, enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. 1 or 2 times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. By 3rd time, 4th time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti, simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built.
Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, "Will you do it?" I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, "You are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say?" He laughed and said, "No, only if you know I am the guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me." Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider when it was happening is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of Kailasa, Kailasa nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become e-Kailasian. Get your free e-passport and make billions receive this free e-passport.
At least once in life, come face to face with God. A glorious tradition in Hinduism is Pada Puja, when the divine Paramashiva radiates through the master to receive your worship and love, bless you, comfort you, empower you to meet your desires, remind you that you are Him, not the limited human existence you identify with. Today, Paramashiva himself lives and walks among us as His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Compelled out of deep love for you, He has descended in person to awaken you to the experience that you and He are one and that He happens exclusively for you.
If you decide you, me, you, I'll give me to you.
Come experience the ultimate, the Parama, that you possibly can. Allow yourself to receive what God has personally come to tell you. Come sit at His feet by performing the Pratyaksha Pada Puja.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet, thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
Even a malignant
A pandemic which seems unstoppable. The clock is ticking. The world and its leaders are running out of time.
I tell you, each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat. Enjoy. Spiritual feast. Enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. 1 or 2 times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. By 3rd time, 4th time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti. Simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built.
Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, will you do it? I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, you are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say? He laughed and said, no, only if you know I am the guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me. Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider, when it was happening, is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of Kailasa, Kailasa nation itself. I request and welcome, invite all of you to become E-Kailasian get your free passport and make billions receive this free passport.
At least once in life, come face to face with God. A glorious tradition in Hinduism is Pada Puja, when the divine Paramashiva radiates through the master to receive your worship and love, bless you, comfort you, empower you to meet your desires, remind you that you are Him, not the limited human existence you identify with. Today, Paramashiva himself lives and walks among us as His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. Compelled out of deep love for you, He has descended in person to awaken you to the experience that you and He are one and that He happens exclusively for you.
If you decide you, me, you, I'll give me to you.
Come experience the ultimate, the Parama, that you possibly can. Allow yourself to receive what God has personally come to tell you. Come sit at His feet by performing the Pratyaksha Pada Puja.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of Satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Siddha tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians.
boy, girl, blue, pink, hunter, gatherer, gay, straight, bisexual, heterosexual. The deepest identity we carry in today's world is that of gender and its million associations. The very first need is to know yourself, not by the belief of your parents, the judgment of your teachers, the vested interests of your politicians, but as can only be revealed by an enlightened source.
In Hindu tradition, till the age of 21, all of them have been asked to be a brahmachari. Not that everyone will be successful in celibacy, but that is the time they will discover their gender. Gender is not just related to body and physical maturity. It is related to physiology, psychology, and the whole being. Exploring your identity, your gender is 10,000 times more juicy, celebrating than exploring the other body.
Paramashivoham, Nithyananda Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham, Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
If you decide you, me, you, I'll give me to you.
Come experience the ultimate, the Parama, that you possibly can. Allow yourself to receive what God has personally come to tell you. Come sit at His feet by performing the Pratyaksha Pada Puja.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya.
नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ललाटे त्रिपुण्ड्रीनितिलकृतकस्तूरीतिलकः स्फुरन्मालाधारस्फुरितकटिकोऽपि नवसनः दधानो दुष्टारं चिरशिवनिराजं शशिकलां प्रदीपः सर्वेषाम् अरुणगिरियोगी विजयते। Nithyanandam. Today, by the grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, we are concluding the Pachapatni Vratam. It helps you to manifest the Hindu way of long living, of a long life. This Pratam started on March 7th and is ending today on April 11th. By following the Pachapatni Vratam, one brings the powerful manifestations of the removal of diseases from one's body, removal of chronic ailments, and
owners had. Reserve those owners had. No. Many kings had more reserve than Rajaraja. But whatever is standing on the planet Earth now, declaring their name and glory, is not the reserve they had, but the responsibility they took. There were many more
of wealth creation. In Vedagamic tradition, we have two dimensions of the wealth creation: Shankanidhi, Padmanidhi. Shankanidhi means conquered wealth, conquered from the natural sources. Padmanidhi means flowered wealth, like a lotus, created. Padmanidhi is made to flower from the natural sources.
In Vedic tradition, there are two major gods representing wealth, Kubera and Lakshmi. Kubera holds wealth and sits on wealth. Example, treasury, stock market. And Kubera enjoys the subtle power that holding the wealth can bring. Lakshmi represents the wealth that is flowing, circulating current. Lakshmi uses wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly and uses it freely. And distributes it unconditionally.
Now let us look at the wealth creation the Hindu way. Life can be equated to two things. One, ability to achieve what you want in the inner world and in the outer world. Two, just getting stuck in both the inner world and the outer world. Now, some of you may have a question. Is it possible that I can get stuck in the outer world but not stuck in the inner world? Or is it possible that I'm very successful in the outer world but I'm not very successful in the inner world? No. There can only be two options. Either you are successful in the outer world and in the inner world, or you are stuck in the inner world and in the outer world. What you hold inside manifests outside. What manifests outside is a reflection of what you hold inside of you. These are the only two equations of life.
Everybody wants wealth, but they do not increase the life in them to the level they want it. So wealth can be equated to the life energy you express. It is a straight equation because as of now, a normal man has wealth as the first priority in life. So if you do not have wealth, don't blame anybody. You are not expressing life in you. Life energy is not happening in you.
However, don't worry. There is something in you which is aligned to manifest wealth in you. That is the very reason today you are here listening to this session. You are here so that you can manifest wealth, abundance, and prosperity in your life with the blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So even though life energy may not be flowing in you, you have that much of life energy flowing in you to bring you and make you sit on this day, on the 13th of April, for this session. Wherever you are in this world, whether it is 12th April evening or 13th April morning, wherever you are in whichever part of the world, you have that life energy in you, which has brought you here to sit and attend this program, either on Zoom or Facebook or YouTube. So you are aligned to the goal of creating wealth. In the Vedic tradition, in Sanatana Hindu Dharma, creating wealth is an intrinsic part of life. Krishna says very beautifully in the Gita, Gahano karmano gatihi. The universe by its very nature works, works and works. If you see Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, this is all you will say. Swamiji works and works and works and works. Being around Swamiji for more than 12 years, I can say I've seen Swamiji in such close quarters in 12 years. There is only one word to describe the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Swamiji works and works and works and works. So if you have at least the goal of creating wealth, you will be creative. Something will be driving you. Your energy will be channeled properly. The first priority in life should be, until that happens, the second.
You create wealth. Creating wealth makes you non-violent because your whole energy becomes creative. Creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence.
What is wealth? Many of us have a wrong understanding about wealth. We think wealth means our bank balance, the number of houses we have, the number of cars we have, the number of jewelry, the amount of jewelry we have. But all that is just not wealth. Wealth is not an object or a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. What does it mean? Wealth is an extension of you. If in your inner world you feel so rich, so abundant, so joyful, you create what wealth you want. Or even if you inherit billions of dollars, if you inside you feel so much of lack, so much of poverty, so much of feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm not successful, you feel something is lacking in you constantly. Even though you may have $1 billion, you will feel something is lacking in the dimension of wealth. Let us just take a look at Swamiji. Single-handedly, as an avatar, Swamiji did not. Currently, Swamiji is the king of 19 kingdoms. But when Swamiji started the mission, he did not inherit any kingdom. He started the mission from scratch. As a lone man, Swamiji started Kailasa. Tomorrow, actually, we are celebrating the anniversary of Kailasa on the 14th of April 2001. The first property, the Kailasa, was established on 14th of April 2001 in a small hut. That is how Swamiji started. But the inner space of abundance and richness, even in 2001, we have recorded sharings of devotees who have been around Swamiji. In 2001, Swamiji uttered, we are going to create a Hindu nation. We will have our own nation and our own currency. Without having a currency for the next meal, a place to sleep for the next night, Swamiji had announced that we will be creating a Hindu nation way back in the year 2001. So wealth is an extension of you. Today, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has created Kailasas in more than 150 countries in the world, billions of followers, and creating Kailasas establishments in literally every city, every country on the planet Earth today. Single-handedly, Swamiji started this mission without a single penny in his hand. Without a single penny in his hand, hardly living with 2 pairs of clothes. But the inner space of Swamiji was just showering with abundance and prosperity and richness. Today, all the wealth that has manifested as Kailasa manifested from that inner space of the Supreme Pontiff. So wealth is an extension of you. If you feel rich inside, you will manifest richness outside. If you feel lack, poverty inside, even if you have billions of dollars, you will feel like you are a beggar. So anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of health you enjoy, the state of your relationships, the fulfillment that you experience in your career, your mental state, your sense of inner fulfillment. All these are measures of success with which you have created wealth in your life.
So wealth is not even just money or currency. Many of us believe that. So money is one kind of wealth and currency is one wealth. The assets are one wealth and being alive, active is one wealth. So all the 4 put together is wealth, money, currency, assets, being active. Wealth is a utility. Wealth is neither bad nor good. It is just a utility.
This is one thing the Supreme Pontiff always says. Whenever Swamiji wants to start a project, right? It can be sometimes millions of dollars, or it can be a project like Kailasa, which is billions of dollars of project. Swamiji says, whenever I announce and I want something, money just simply manifests. Somebody offers, somebody donates, somebody understands the contribution of Swamiji to humanity. Somehow the money flows in. There is never a lack of it in Kailasa, just because of the wealth consciousness that Swamiji radiates. So the wealth consciousness means a clear decision to break out of the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draws us again and again into the poverty cycle. We'll be sharing more about what are mental patterns in the upcoming slides.
Wealth consciousness means making a clear decision to break out the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle. Making money only, making money is bad. Making money is not coming from trees. It is not, dropping from the trees. Money is hard to earn. So many cognitions that we carry against the wealth consciousness. Breaking these patterns, breaking these cognitions that we carry about wealth, breaking that is wealth consciousness.
Next, one of the most important cognition that we need to understand to manifest wealth. You don't manifest what you desire, you manifest what you believe. You don't manifest your desire, you manifest your cognition, you manifest your beliefs, you manifest your perceptions. Just remember this. Just Swamiji, even just on yesterday's satsang, he said, go back 10 years and see what you believed 10 years back is what you have manifested in life today. If today the life that you are living is really the manifestation of the beliefs that you had 2 years back, 5 years back, 10 years back, is manifested as life today. Now today, start believing what is it that you want to manifest. If you want to become a billionaire or a millionaire, believe that it is possible for you. Change your cognition to believe that it is possible for you, and you will see it just simply manifest as reality in your life.
Many of us say, I really desire wealth. But deep down, they believe wealthy people are arrogant people, bad people. They do a lot of wrong things. They cheated someone, that's why they got that kind of money. If you believe wealthy people are arrogant and they cheated someone, bad, wrong, they do many wrong things, they exploit others. If you have that belief system in your inner space, then how are you going to manifest wealth in your life?
Now let us understand what are mental patterns. Your perception, your belief is the material out of which your reality is made. If you desire wealth, what you believe, perceive, cognize. If you desire wealth, but you believe, perceive, cognize, wealthy people are bad, or wealth is too much responsibility, naturally, you will not manifest wealth in your life. The gap between your desire and your perception is what is called as mental pattern. You believe you really want to manifest wealth, but your desire is you really want to manifest wealth, but your belief is wealthy people are bad. This gap is what is called as mental pattern. So in today's program, we are going to share with you the techniques which you can use to complete this gap, to reduce this gap, and to eliminate this gap, so that what you desire is what you believe.
Now, to understand what kind of belief system that we have, let us look at all the beliefs that we carry about wealth.
The first common belief that we have are wealthy people are arrogant, bad people. You carry deep resistance to wealth, leading to, number one, you will never be able to accumulate wealth if you have this belief. Two, even if you accumulate, you will carry a guilt. Oh, am I a bad person? Am I being arrogant?
The truth is, arrogance does not come by wealth. Arrogant people will be arrogant, whether they have wealth or not. Arrogant means behaving as if you are more important than or know more than other people. But we wrongly associate wealth to arrogance, create a pattern, and start having wealth as well. The same way we hate arrogance.
The next common belief that we have is poverty is good. We try to make poverty as sacred. Deep inside us, we label poverty as a good quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. Maybe because you see great saints, they have left everything and they live in very humble environment. You somehow add sacredness to poverty. If that is what you believe in, how are you going to generate wealth then?
The next common belief is handling wealth is more responsibility. We may feel uncomfortable whether whatever I want, I will not get it. Maybe you come to this conclusion by looking at some wealthy people who did not have any time for themselves.
Now, the next common belief we have is, making money is a sin. In the words of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji says, create as much wealth as you can, celebrate it, and share it with the world. Wealth consciousness is high creativity and high responsibility. Another wrong belief that sometimes we have is wealthy people work smart, not hard. Don't be too lazy, Swamiji says, to bend your body and mind to realize your dreams. Read the stories of any famous millionaire today. You will see that the wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle. They have worked hard.
Another common belief about wealth is you have been worthy of it. But actually, wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness.
Now, for us to manifest wealth, we need to understand the term will persistence. Beautifully, Swamiji says, anything you cognize, you create a certain energy field about your cognition. You attract situations, people, everything around you to make that cognition into reality. All you need is will persistence. And what is will persistence? We always feel like, okay, will persistence means like I have to sit under a tree and I have to give up my food and I have to give up all my desires and I have to do intense tapas, and that is will persistence. No. Your decision that you are not going to give up on your intention is will persistence. If your intention is to become a millionaire, today you may be earning $10,000 a month, but your intention is to become a millionaire. You try for a couple of times, you're not able to get a better job, you're not having a promotion, things are not very conducive for you to manifest wealth, and you feel like, okay, I'm going to give up becoming a millionaire. I don't think that's in my destiny. You're blaming it on karma and destiny and whatnot, and you give up your intention that you have. So your decision that you are not going to give up on your intention is will persistence. That is all. Just your decision. If I want this, I will not give up until I achieve this. That decision. Here, Swamiji is not talking about action. Swamiji is not talking about tapas. No. Just your decision not to give up on your intention is will persistence.
Your mental patterns goes on affecting you, but you always tell, I am too busy to repair myself. It is like sitting in a broken car and go on be rotating the handle or pushing and pulling the gears. Do whatever you want. You are not going to move 1 inch. And if somebody says, why don't you repair your broken car? You are not moving. No. I'm too busy to repair. I can't get down now and repair because I'm hurriedly going to some place. That's utter stupidity. That's what we are doing to ourselves with the patterns.
You may be desiring to have wealth, but you may not be believing, perceiving, cognizing it as a possibility. The first and foremost step that we need to do is we need to create an energy field of attracting wealth. So how do we create an energy field of attracting wealth? The secrets of attracting wealth. It was a 2-day workshop. We are now going to see a short clip from this workshop that Swamiji delivered way back in the year 2016. Let's watch this clip.
Looking back, the gap between your desire and your cognitions, how you started perceiving wealth, money, how you started perceiving. I can tell you a small story. First time, how I was introduced to money and started interacting with money. I still remember my 3rd birthday. My father has given me a Ganesha who actually ate food. If you have read my biography, you would have read the incident. If you are interested, you can go to YouTube where I have narrated the whole story. I was given that Ganesha as a gift and I was so curious and busy with playing with the deity. And then in Indian village we have a habit, all the family elders will give coins on the birthday as a gift to the kids. So I was sitting and playing with my Ganesha and all the family elders came. I am supposed to bow down to them. It's a tradition. So I touch their feet and they will give money. A lot of money got collected. Must be some 70-80 rupees. In those days it's a big money, and for a kid it's a too big money. And it was too much of coins and notes, so my father helped me to pack the whole thing in a hand key. So I looked at him and asked, what should I do with this? He said, you can buy whatever you want. I said, I don't need anything. I only wanted this Ganesha. You already gave it to me. I don't need anything. He said, then you can give it to anybody you want. So I just called all my cousins, brothers, everyone was playing. I grew up in a large joint family. 27 of us grew up together. So it's almost like a one school, small school. So all of them are playing. I called in my loud voice, hey, anybody wants come and take this money? I don't want it. So 4 or 5 kids were running and my elder brother ran fast and took the whole thing, whole hand key. My father told me to tell my elder brother to share everyone, to share with all. I said, I have decided I don't want. And I said, whoever wants, take it. So he took it. How can I interfere in this after that? It's up to him. I will not even interfere, giving any further instruction to how they should share or who should share and all that. I said I don't want. That's my first relationship with money. I still see very clearly that's the same relationship. Still I don't touch money. I don't handle. Never felt the need. Anyhow, I am not saying this should be your pattern or this should be your... I am just giving you an example how I started relating with. So now dig out how you started relating with money. That was actually my completion with money. I touched first time money only to give dana. Still I am doing the same thing. Still I touch money only to give dana. How you cognized money, wealth, what all your perceptions and beliefs and cognitions about money. Let's dig out. Let's get them out first. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility, all that in you? What is the emotion or energy it invokes in you? So put your pen to paper and just keep writing whatever comes to your mind. If you feel tortured, irritated, the moment you think of money, whatever you think, money is difficult, money is impossible, money is, unless you cheat, you can't get the money. Even if you cheat it, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside you about money. Your incompletions with money. Just spend few minutes and let's dig out all the incompletions, mental patterns we have, perceptions, beliefs and cognitions we have about money. Listen, the first step we need to do now related to wealth and stopping them from recurring. Please understand. Biggest problem is when you do not recognize something as a pattern, it continues to exist in you and recur. Please understand. Recurring, for example, today you remember, yes, I have a lot of incompletions and patterns. Incompletion means, let me define. Your past sitting in your present, not letting you live your future is incompletion. It has no logic. Because you lost love of somebody, you decide never to love again. It has no logic. Tons of negative decisions, cognitions you make about life is incompletion. I'll give you one small example. 8-year-old kid is in the classroom. Teacher asks, who is the first Prime Minister of India? The kid jumps on the bench and shouts Mahatma Gandhi. Naturally, the whole class laughs. Because Mahatma Gandhi is not, neither is Mahatma nor he is first Prime Minister. Okay, that you leave it. When the whole class laughs, she decides never to come in the front, jump up and be active. Even after 50 years, if she becomes a CEO of a company, in the team meeting, she will be telling her ideas to somebody else and somebody else will be presenting. Even if she is the head of the meeting, she will continue to suffer the decision she made at the age of 8. How many of you see this is happening even in your life in some form? That is what I call incompletion. Understand, there is a very powerful science by Sadashiva in Agama. Sadashiva is the first Guru, Adi Guru. He explains in Agama, of course, the moment I utter this word, many will have many questions. What? Sadashiva? He was supposed to be God. Was he Guru? He was supposed to be energy. Was he teaching? Let me be very clear. He is the pure consciousness beyond time and space, but he also assumed form within the time and space. The formless came in form many times and taught the great spiritual truths to the world. We should not even use the word was. Is the right word. He gives a beautiful science of completing with this incompletion patterns, known, unknown. Understand, if you know the reason for certain pattern, it is called known pattern. If you don't know, it is unknown pattern. Sometimes you will have a heaviness, suffocation, but you don't even know why. That is unknown pattern. Sometimes you know why you are going through what you are going through. That is known pattern. Known or unknown, you can complete. You can be out of it. It is possible. It is possible. I'll explain this science of completion. Understand, this one technique can help you whether you want to get rid of your headache or your whole ignorance and get into enlightenment. Whether you want as simple as healing your headache or as complicated as enlightenment. Anything, this one technique can give you. This one technique, it is a complete end-to-end, alpha to omega. It's from Sadashiva directly. In the Agama, 94th verse, 22nd technique. The chapter is called Shivajnanopanishad and also called as Vijnana Bhairava. Chittat yanta kritir nasti mamantar bhavayet iti vigalpanam abhavena vigalpair uchito bhavet. You don't have to remember. I am uttering every time so that I will remember. That's all. No, it is just to keep the purity of the teaching. I want all of you to know, whatever I am sharing with you, is my personal enlightenment experience, which is in tune with the earlier master's experience. My Apta Pramana, my Atma Pramana in tune with the Apta Pramana, means the earlier masters, the Shastra Pramana. Only that can become your Sakshi Pramana. Never learn from a person who does not have Atma Pramana, enlightenment. He will be only Pandit, repeating. Same way, never learn from a person who claims, yes, enlightenment, but does not keep his experience in tune with the Shastra Pramana and shares with you. It's always dangerous. Maybe it must have been good for him, but we don't know whether it is good for all of you. The Atma Pramana should always be acid washed with Apta Pramana, Shastra Pramana. Only that can become Sakshi Pramana, experiential reality for you. Never learn from anybody who has only knowledge, not experience. Same way, never learn from somebody who claims having only experience and does not connect, purify, make it in tune with the Shastra and presents it to you. There is always a danger. If you don't bother about the Shastra Pramana, you may be having kakka biryani. Be careful. Listen. To keep the purity of the teachings, I keep the original Sanskrit verses. I'll give you the translation now. Consciously feel within the mind stuff of past memories of incompletion, with its activities as mind, intellect and ego, not existing in me. By contemplating this way in your inner space, disidentify from the past impressions and memories of completion. Put your active attention at the space of past happening. Relive these imagined impressions and memories of incompletion. Then the mind stop having fully ceased from its present characteristics of forming thought patterns and cognitions is complete. Thus you become complete and achieve the original space of complete completion. Listen. Now I will explain. I have read out the translation. I will explain what to do. Now you wrote many of the patterns, incompletions, thought currents you are having about money, ideas, cognitions. You developed about money from the young age. Do only one thing. Just go back to that same age when the incidents happened in you, the cognition started building in you, the beliefs started building in you, the idea started building in you, the perception started building in you. Relive the same situation. I am not asking you just remember. Remembering means, for example, something happened at the age of 7 which is still hurting you about money. You asked 1 rupee from your uncle and he did not give, but he gave it to his son. It's still sitting and hurting. If now you are 47, this happened 7. You being 47-year-old person and remembering what happened at the age of 7 is remembering. Forget you are 47. Forget who you are now. You may be having millions. Just become that 7-year-old who asked and did not receive. For you that 1 rupee must have been almost life. I have seen people, they develop even wheezing when they were not given as simple as a chocolate or a ice cream by the friend or family or brother. I've seen. Because for a child, it may be life. Just go back, forget who you are now. Become that person. When that incident happened, relive. Just see what has happened at that time. You will see many of the unknown, suppressed emotions will break. And I tell you, many diseases will be healed. I have seen people walking out of tumors, cancers, asthma, wheezing, just by completion. Because many of your diseases have their roots in some of the incompletions of the past. When you relive, many pain parts in you breaks. Pain bodies collapse. The pain patterns melt down, which completes many other issues which you don't even remember. I have seen when people do completion, to complete the wealth-related incompletions, suddenly they get into health, because the same incompletions which created wealth issues only were creating health issues. When they melt down, people become free even from both. Listen carefully. I'll repeat once more. Now you would have written so many patterns, incompletions, thought currents, ideas, cognitions. Take few minutes. Go back to each incident, each pain, each hurting. Relive. 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 Don't justify what happened. Don't try to console yourself. No consolation will work. No justification will work. Neither help others nor try to help yourself. Just relive. I've seen when somebody has tears, others try to console. No, relax. You are not more compassionate than me. Let me do that job. You don't interfere in my job. Let you just go through. Even you don't try to console yourself. That is not going to work. If something has to break inside, let it break. It's okay. When you relive, the powerlessness, incompletion, loses power over you. I'll guide you step by step. And I commit with you, I'll lead you all to completion. And I know how to awaken, trigger the incompletions in you and break them. Help you to relive and relieve. I am supporting all of you. Have courage. Let's clean up.
Yes. So now we are going to be entering into creating a magnetic field for wealth. The first step is cleaning up the incompletions and the patterns that we carry about wealth and creating a right space, a powerful magnetic energy centered in you to attract wealth, situations, and people that supports you to create wealth, like the magnetic energy field for manifesting the wealth you want. So what are all the components? How can you create a magnetic field to attract wealth around you is what we are going to be seeing in the next steps.
So dig out all the incompletions about money. Keep writing whatever comes to your mind. Some of the examples that we have seen earlier, little bit. Money is battle, money is hard.
Madhavi Swami, we are not able to hear you, ma. Your voice is very low. I'll go ahead with this slide while you're fixing your audio. So, dear participants, now we are going to enter into a very important step of completion with wealth. Okay, so how do we complete with our wealth patterns? First, dig out all the incompletions about money. Whatever comes to your mind, keep writing. The moment you remember money, does it bring tremendous pain, suffering, impossibility? Whatever it brings, whatever the emotion and energy it invokes in you, the moment you think about money, whatever you feel and think, money is difficult, money is impossible, unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat, somebody will cheat from you. So much goes on inside about money, your incompletions with money. So now we are going to spend a few minutes and dig out all the incompletions, the mental patterns that we have, all the perceptions, the beliefs, the cognitions that we have about money. The next slide.
The moment you think of money, whatever you feel and think, money is difficult, money is impossible, money is unless you cheat, you can't get money. Even if you cheat, somebody will cheat from you. Any kind of cognitions that you have, write down that. So much goes on inside you about money, your incompletions with money. Just spend down a few minutes and let's dig out all the incompletions, beliefs, mental patterns. We have perceptions, beliefs, and cognitions we have about money.
So we'll give a few minutes. I request the interview operator to please play the Mahavakya. Pen down all whatever is your current belief, your perception about money. Whatever comes to your mind when you think of money, please pen it down.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
You can pause the Mahavakya. Let's move to the next step.
Om Nithyananda.
The next step is the completion with wealth. Now, whatever perception, cognition that you have written, every belief that you have today about wealth starts from a specific incident. Identify the incident when the wrong or incomplete belief about wealth started forming in you. Relive and relieve. Complete those incompletions. Go back to that same age when the incident happened, when the idea, the belief, the perception started building in you. So let's take a few moments. So what you will do is 2 steps. All the ideas, the incompletions that you have, whatever beliefs that you have about wealth, you have written a list of the beliefs. Each of these beliefs started in you from a specific incident. Identify the earliest incident which you remember. Whatever you remember, identify the earliest incident. After you have identified the incidents for each of those beliefs, you will intensely relive those incidents. As Swamiji explained, going back to that same age, forgetting where you are now, forgetting your present context, going back to that same day, that same age, that same time, relive exactly what happened. When you relive that incident, that incomplete, wrong cognition that you formed in you about wealth from that incident dissolves from you. You drop that cognition that you built in you about wealth. Let's take a few minutes to do this.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Please do this sincerely. Identify the incident from where you started forming those wrong cognitions in you and relive those incidents. Relive and relive.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. Next, we can move on to the next step.
So, for whatever you want to be, the actual work you need to do is on your fears. You're working on many other wrong things. You think you need to work on your desires, energy, activism, or on your intelligence. But intelligence is not information. It is ability to handle information. That comes only when you crack down your fears.
Fear is a pattern, not a fact. A beautiful revelation by the Supreme Pontiff. Let's now watch this short clip.
Some deeper insights into this fear pattern. See, when I utter the word fear pattern, it means all your fears are patterns, not facts. Please listen. Your fears, when they overpower you, look like fact. When you overpower them, you realize it is pattern. Understand? When they overpower you, it looks like fact. When you overpower them, it looks like pattern. Now all we need to do something so that they can never overpower you. They can never make you powerless. They can never make you powerless. Listen. We will have to do something so that we can never become powerless. Listen to this truth. Internalize. All fear is nothing but pattern making you powerless. Because you become powerless, the pattern looks like a fact. It's like there's a hero and a dupe for the hero. When hero is dead, powerless, dupe looks like a hero. Pattern taking over you, making you powerless, and makes itself look like fact. That is the worst thing can happen to you. Please listen. That is the worst thing that can happen to you. All fears are ultimately rooted in fear of death. All fears ultimately rooted in fear of death. Actually,
whenever you become powerless, that is the real moment about which you need to be afraid. Not the death itself. Please listen. If you don't become powerless, death is just transition. If you become powerless, collapse, actually death leads to such an unknown, unable to understand space. In your life, if at all you have to be afraid of something, only you have to be afraid of becoming powerless, nothing else. Nothing else need to be worried. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be afraid of anything else other than feeling powerless. Feeling powerless is the only thing about which you need to be afraid of. You need to be worried about.
So, after we handle the fears, the second step is to consciously decide what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the dimension of wealth creation. What is it do you want to manifest? That's the next step, the conscious manifestation.
Write down clearly what is your intention. What is it that you want to manifest in next 3 months in the field of wealth? Whatever you think as wealth. You may think more than money, currency, a person as a wealth for your life, or situations as well for your life, or for some, being active is wealth. People feel even extraordinary powers as your wealth. Whatever you think as wealth is an extension of you. You think you're expanding as a wealth dimension. Anything that could be. Write down what do you want to achieve for the next 3 months. Whatever you consider as your wealth, you want to manifest, attract it in the next 3 months. Please spend out.
Please take a few minutes to pen it down. Request the NTV operator to please play the Mahavakya. This is the conscious wealth manifestation. And you will see that today during the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, as Bhagavan Venkateshwara, will be infusing the energy, the Kundalini Shakti, awakening your Kundalini Shakti and channeling it towards that intention that you want. So this is a very important step. I invite every one of you who are watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, and on two-way video conferencing software, Zoom. We request every one of you to please do this sincerely. Don't think, I have so much of a desire to do this and that, but I don't know when it will change, when I will manifest all of that. I have a list of 100 desires. Will I be able to manifest all of them? You just, Swamiji says only one thing. Whenever we are doing the manifestation or creation, Swamiji says only one thing. You order, I cater. So Swamiji says, when you are ordering, don't worry about how it will manifest. You leave that to Swamiji. You just say, Swamiji, this is what I want to manifest. Please help me manifest it. And you will see Swamiji as Venkateshwara infuses your energy and he helps you manifest it. So please take a few moments to pen down clearly what you want to manifest in the next 3 months in the dimension of wealth in your life. Please play the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
Yes, you can pause the Mahavakya. Now that we have entered into the conscious manifestations phase, it is just the grace of the Guru. Just with the grace of the Guru, you can manifest whatever you want in your life. Health, wealth, relationship, with deep devotion and oneness with the Guru. I request the interview operator to please project the slide. Next slide. With deep devotion and oneness with the Guru, you can complete all the binding cognitions on wealth and manifest life with prosperity and abundance. The Shastra Pramana is directly from Guru Gita. The 23rd verse of Guru Gita, it says, Gukarastvandhakarascha Rukarasteja uchyate Ajnanagrasakam Brahma Gurureva na samshayaha. The syllable gu is darkness and the syllable ru is said to be light. There is no doubt that the Guru is indeed the supreme knowledge that swallows the darkness of ignorance. Beautiful words of Bhagavan Paramashiva, the Adi Guru of the Prapancha, the cosmos.
The next scriptural reference from Guru Gita, verse 18. Guru Murtim Smare Nityam Guru Nama Sada Japet Guroranyam Prakurvita Guroranyaya Bhavayet. Always remember the Guru's form. Constantly repeat the divine name given by the Guru. Always follow the Guru's commands. Think of nothing other than the Guru. The next scriptural reference is also from Guru Gita. Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Sri Guru Pada Sevanat Dehi Brahma Bhavet Yasmat Prakrit Pradartam Vadami Te. Out of compassion for you, I shall tell you how the embodied soul becomes Brahman. Having been purified of all sins by serving the feet of the Guru. The Guru is not a Vyakti, a person, as you imagine. He is a Tattva, a principle. He is simply physical representation of the divine. In the Vedic tradition, in the spiritual teacher, the Guru, is said to be more than important than God. God is always everywhere, but it is the Guru who opens the disciples' eyes to the existence of God. Guru is the doorway to one's own experience of the divine.
God and Guru. Guru exists as embodiment, the manifest form of God, Paramashiva, and God, Paramashiva, is the unmanifest form of Guru. Guru is the God is the state of Guru. Guru is the statement of God. Gurus are the manifest of Paramashiva, and Paramashiva is the unmanifest existence of Guru.
Guru Bhakti, intense, pure, existential energy which can liberate you from all known, unknown, unnecessary delusions.
Just pray today when you're having the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Just pray so that the intense Guru Bhakti can happen in you. There's a beautiful verse in Tamil. It says, Avan Arulale Avantal Vanangi. Even for you to have Guru Bhakti, you need to have the blessings of the Guru. So pray to Guru to have intense Guru Bhakti with which you can manifest whatever you want in your life. Health, wealth, relationships, whatever you want. Just with intense Guru Bhakti, you can manifest all of that. So next, we have a very interesting segment where Bhagavan Venkateshwara, he himself is going to answer your questions in this beautiful segment of Venkateshwara deity readings, where we request the interview operator to project the next slide. What are Venkateshwara deity readings? With the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, a group of disciples have been initiated to have the Sarupya of Venkateshwara, embodying the grace and the form of Venkateshwara. Any question or prayer is taken to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and Bhagavan Venkateshwara responds through the initiated disciple. So you can ask any questions to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Go to the next slide, please. The link that is being projected on the screen now, you can ask any question that you want to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, and we will be taking some of the questions and we'll be directly asking these questions to the Archavatara, the deity of Venkateshwara in Adi Kailasha Sarvagnya Pita, and Bhagavan Venkateshwara directly will be responding to your questions. And one of the initiated disciple of Swamiji, who has been initiated to experience oneness with Bhagavan Venkateshwara, connects to the deity of Venkateshwara, receives the answer and translates it in the language that you and me can understand. So we are going to be having a very special episode of Venkateshwara deity readings. I request all the participants, whoever would like to get your questions answered, go ahead and submit the questions in the URL projected on the screen, tinyurl.com/deity readings 2021. So please go ahead and submit your questions to Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Nithyananda Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Will now be entering into the Venkateshwara readings. Before we enter into the readings, let us have the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Swamiji and Venkateshwara. Let us begin. The first question for today is from Sangeeta Jayakumar from the United States. Dear Venkateshwara, why am I not able to earn more money consistently? And how can I earn and handle immense wealth in my life?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. The innate hatred for wealth has to be completed. Do this completion and you will have immense wealth. Blessings.
The next question is from Fatima Ibrahim from Netherlands. Bhagwan Venkateshwara, thank you so much and my gratitude. What kind of job or business should I begin with to have wealth dimensional breakthrough? Gratitude.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Do what you're deeply passionate about. You will make wealth and find happiness. Blessings.
The next question is from Claire Lang. Dear Venkateshwara, I request your blessings to get a job that pays me $500,000 a year by the end of April.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Blessings for wealth.
The next question is from Uma Maheshwari on Duva from Malaysia. Pranams Venkateshwara. How can I work with more people with my new project? I need your blessings to grow and enrich others as well. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Look into yourself and see all the benefits you had from Swamiji, all the benefits you had from doing wealth completion, and go enrich everyone about it. Blessings.
The next question is from Kathy Ann Headley from Trinidad and Tobago. Beloved Bhagavan Venkateshwara, what are the patterns or thought currents that are keeping me from consistently manifesting wealth in all dimensions of my life? And how can I break these patterns? Requesting your blessings. Thank you.
Complete with your HDH. These are the patterns you must complete with. Blessings.
The next question is from Tatiana Litya from Canada. Dear Venkateshwara, requesting your blessings and clarity on becoming a full-time Gurukul teacher.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Continue the same work you do and approach the new passion with clarity and knowledge. Blessings.
The next question is from Chan Wang Huang from Taiwan. Dear Venkateshwara, when and how can I become more powerful to manifest more wealth in my life?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You're already that powerful. Just start manifesting. Blessings of Venkateshwara.
The next question is from Madhivyananda from Norway. Dear Bhagavan Venkateshwara, please bless me to manifest an abundant way to manifest wealth that doesn't require me to work with the modern educational system. I would like to manifest an abundant source of income that is more aligned with my intention of experiencing enlightenment. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Your enlightenment will enrich you to focus on the way you want your career to manifest. Work deeply to maintain the space of living enlightenment. Blessings.
The next question is from Yu from China. Dear Venkateshwara, can I quit my job now? And what new profession or job should I enter into?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Do not think of stopping anything right now. Continue and become more active and do more work. Blessings.
The next question is from Harichan Balasubramaniam from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, on this auspicious day, please bless me with wealth, prosperity, and clear all my financial debts to the bank by June.
Blessings of Venkateshwara for wealth and all the obstacles to be removed. Blessings.
The next question is from Rahul Aswani from India. Pranams Venkateshwara. Please let me know what is in store for my future. What has life already planned for me to liberate myself? Is there something that I need to know to move forward in my life and career?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You are surrounded and you will be surrounded by enriching people who want to make the best and give you the best. Cognize this and go forward with any plans. Blessings.
The next question is from Chan Chua Kin from Hong Kong. Dear Venkateshwara, how can I manifest self-love and Guru Bhakti?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space all the time. Talk to Swamiji's Atmamurti. You will experience this feeling connection you seek. Blessings.
The next question is from Lucy Jean Gills Robnett from United States. Dear Venkateshwara, thank you for your enormous blessings. Please bless my marriage, my families, and my new business that I have launched with the blessings of Mahalakshmi. Please tell me if I'm doing everything that is required for the business to be successful right now. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Blessings to all of you. You will have a prosperous, happy year. Listen to others around you. You will be able to know what more is needed to make yourself successful. Blessings.
The next question is from Sushila Narayanaswamy from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, please bless me with building my own business, Chettinad Cotton Studio, and become a successful woman entrepreneur.
Blessings for you on this auspicious day. You will be successful. Blessings.
The next question is from Aditya Verma from India. Dear Venkateshwara, it is a prayer that I be in a sustainable financial position to be able to build steps towards Nilkant Mahadev in Pushkar.
Blessings. You'll find what you're seeking.
The next question is from Elias Davis from United States. Dear Venkateshwara, please clear me of all lower vibrations, thought forms, spirits, bungs, demons, voices, poltergeists, rape voices, illnesses, PTDs, terror, panic, permanently, and please protect me from now on.
Venkateshwara's blessings and protection. Venkateshwara's blessings to you.
The next question is from A. Sangeeta from India. Pranams Bhagwan. Lot of properties are in litigation or no income from these properties. Only 2 properties give income just enough. Gratitudes for that, Swami. How do we overcome this problem and earn?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. He is taking care. Blessings.
The next question is from Scott Burgess from New Zealand. Dear Venkateshwara, I'm doing an MBA. Do you see this benefiting me greatly in the future? What specific advice do you have for me to achieve the self-realization in this birth? Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Intensely follow Swamiji's satsangs. Blessings.
The next question is from Yogesh Goyal from India. Prabhu, Koti Koti Pranam. Please bless me for an enlightened son.
Blessings for a divine child. Venkateshwara's blessings.
The next question is from Tan Lei Hong from Singapore. Dear Venkateshwara, when will I get a job, as I have been out of job since last year?
Blessings of Venkateshwara. You will have a job soon. Blessings.
The next question is from Sharon Soyu from Malaysia. Dear Venkateshwara, when can I bring completion with my family? And when will I win my big wealth to manifest the business that I have?
Family about completion. Blessings.
The next question is from Clotilde Boris from France. Dear Venkateshwara, Pranams. I want to manifest wealth in my Grihastha lifestyle. Please bless me and give guidance.
Blessings. You will have success. Blessings.
The next question is from Subhashani Bhule from Trinidad. Dear Venkateshwara, please let my husband, Mitra Chaitan, get back his work in Halliburton, Trinidad as a truck driver, and the persons who made him lose the job, let themselves be jobless.
Heal yourself from the negative feelings. Blessings for your husband.
The next question is from Jody Walls from United States. Dear Venkateshwara, please shower me with abundance so that I may be able to honor my declaration as Sarvanyapeta Yajaman and repay all the debt. I want to create a new home for our deities in Phoenix and have a local place of worship to share Swamiji.
Blessings, love, and abundance from Venkateshwara.
The next question is from Renos and Edmund from Canada. Nithyananda Bhagwan, please support and guide in the healing the relationships in my first circle. I'm really trying to be stable in and radiating your space, but it is getting extremely difficult.
Love and blessings of Venkateshwara. Venkateshwara is with you. Blessings.
The next question is from Gojunyu from Canada. Dear Bhagavan Venkateshwara, in April 2019, from the Akashic readings, you said if I have a chance, I will clear the debts I owe and become a SJP in 2 months. Until now, it did not manifest. That chance. Please remove my obstacles and guide me.
Venkateshwara's blessings. He will take care. You will manifest the wealth. Blessings.
The next question is from K. Divya Bharati from India. Nithyananda Lord Venkateshwara. In the before days, I committed to put a ring in Niluvutopadi, but I did not offer it, and it's now an incompletion to me. I am completing that, Swami, surrendering your lotus feet. When I come to Adi Kailash, I'll be offering my ring, requesting your blessings.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Take the darshan of Venkateshwara every day from Adi Kailash. Blessings.
The next question is from Shalini Vishwanathan from India. Dear Venkateshwara, I want to earn money, but I don't know what business should I do or what I need to do. Please bless me and guide me. Thank you.
Blessings of Venkateshwara. Start work, whatever it may be right now. Do the nitty-gritties and the hard work. You will find that will fuel the passion that is required for you to do what your dream is. Blessings.
The last question for today is from Li Miao from China. Dear Venkateshwara, I request your blessings to manifest wealth this year.
Venkateshwara's love and blessings to you.
We thank Lord Venkateshwara for blessing us and our prayers in each and every one of our life. We'll now be entering into the further segments of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Hope all of you enjoyed the Bhagavan Venkateshwara, Bhava, Samadhi, Darshan, the Bhagavan Venkateshwara deity readings. Now, how can we connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara? What are the different ways we can connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara? So we will now enter into sharing the different ways we can offer our gratitude to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Please understand, whatever you have, wealth is an extension of you. Whatever you feel inside, you manifest that in your life. So experience the abundance, the joy, the gratitude, so that you manifest that in your life. You create an energy field of that in your life. So Bhagavan Venkateshwara represents the space of abundance. So how can we connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara? What are the different ways we can connect with Bhagavan Venkateshwara? That's what we are going to see now. The offerings to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The first is what we have as the Sankalpa offering. What is Sankalpa offering? Is you giving a yes to Venkateshwara, saying, Bhagavan Venkateshwara, I really need your blessings. Please shower your blessings on me and on my family members. So Sankalpa offering is that intention that you create and you offer to Venkateshwara. It is a message you give to Venkateshwara saying, oh Bhagavan Venkateshwara, our beloved Swamiji, who's manifesting as Bhagavan Venkateshwara, let me have your blessings. Let me receive your blessings. So that is the Sankalpa offering. The offering of the Sankalpa blesses the person offering with all the fruition of all the desires and the wishes that he is earning for. So go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering. It is just $1 and we have a multi-currency option.
And this.
Madhyami Swami? Yes. So you can go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering. It is just $1. And every one of us who are watching this, you can make the Sankalpa offering and submit your intention to receive the grace and the blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You may be asking, why do I need to submit my intention? The fact that I am sitting here for the Bhava Samadhi Darshan doesn't not by default say that I'm interested to receive the blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Please understand, even just yesterday in the Tamil Satsang, Swamiji says, God gives you the choice to be in bondage. So if you as an individual consciousness say, I do not want enlightenment, I do not want the blessings, Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the Supreme Pontiff as Bhagavan Venkateshwara cannot interfere in your decision. So you have to tell and spell it out and say, oh Bhagavan, oh our beloved Swamiji, please bless me with abundance, prosperity. So when you initiate that request, then it just showers. Not you are not given, you are showered. The very definition of giving as per Swamiji is the person giving should give in such a way that the person receiving should not be able to hold it. Just shower so much. And so that is the meaning of showering. So you can just put in your request. It is just $1, mainly because there should be some way for you to say, I need the blessings of Supreme Pontiff to bless me as Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And it is multi-currency. So it can be 1 rupee, $1, 1 Canadian dollar, 1 Australian dollar, whatever way you have. So you can receive the grace and blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So that is the Sankalpa offering. The link to the Sankalpa offering is there in the slide. And I request the causes to put the link in the YouTube chat, in the Facebook chat, where you can make the Sankalpa offering, the offering of Sankalpa. And you can do it for you or for your family members. Okay, I will now show you how to offer the Sankalpa. If you are interested to offer the Sankalpa, I'll do a screen share. I request the interview operator to please project my screen. So if you click on the link projected on the screen, which is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-13 APR, it will bring you to this page. Okay, so all of you are seeing my screen share. If you click on offer your sevas to Venkateshwara, I request the causers and the volunteers to please put the link in the chat. Yes, thank you, Madhvyananda. And I request all the causers and the volunteers to put the link in the Facebook chat and in the YouTube chat as well. Can somebody post the link in the YouTube chat? I don't see the link posted in the YouTube chat yet. I request the members of the volunteers to, you can post the link in the Facebook and YouTube chat. Tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-13th April. The link is projected on the screen. Now, if you scroll down this page, okay, there are various offerings possible. Click on choose an option and choose what we call as Sankalpa offering. Okay. The Sankalpa chanting, the third from the top, choose Sankalpa chanting. Here it will show as $1. Okay. And if you want this for 3 people of your family, 5 people of your family, you can increase or decrease the quantity. Let's say I want to offer it for 5 people in my family. I make the quantity as 5 and I click add to cart. I request everyone, whoever wants to receive the blessings, and just offer $1 so that the names of you and your family members will be chanted in the offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can do this along with me. So it's very, very, very simple process. You click on the link, which is tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-13 APR. A should be capital. It is case sensitive. So A should be capital. And click on the Sevas. Choose the third option, which is called the Sankalpa chanting, and put the $1 automatically gets populated, and you can increase the quantity here, whether you want to offer just for you or for you and your family members. I have just chosen 5 here just to demonstrate, and you click add to cart. Okay, so when you click add to cart, it shows up in your cart. Okay, and then here you see $1 into 5, $5. And then you come down and you say proceed to checkout. Click on proceed to checkout. When you click on proceed to checkout, it takes you to the billing details page. Fill out your billing details. And then when you come down, you choose which option you want to pay. You can enter your credit card details, the expiry and the CVV. Click on I have read the terms and conditions, and then you can click place order on the bottom right. Very, very, very simple process for you to offer the Sankalpa. Okay. So whoever is interested in offering the Sankalpa chanting, which is the offering of receiving the blessings and grace of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you can go ahead and do that. While we are sharing with you the various different offerings that we have to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, you can go ahead and make the payment for Sankalpa as you're listening to the other offerings as well. Now, the next we have, Madami Swami, you can go ahead.
Yes. The next offering to Venkateshwara is Swarna Ashtottara Kasu. Kasu is a gold coin. Ashtottara is 108 names of Venkateshwara. It's a pure gold coin, each with one of the 108 sacred names of Venkateshwara. So, the infinite names of the Lord. When you chant each name, you imbibe the qualities of the divine. So, you want to offer the Venkateshwara Ashtottara Kasu. These are the names of the Venkateshwara. Let me chant quickly. Om Sri Venkateshaya Namaha. Om Srinivasaya Namaha. Om Lakshmi Pataye Namaha. Om Anasuyaya Namaha. Om Amritasmane Namaha. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha. Om Shri Haraye Namaha. Om Jnana Panjaraya Namaha. Om Srivastavaksase Namaha. Om Jagadbandhaya Namaha. Om Govindaya Namaha. Om Srivastaya Namaha. Om Prabhave Namaha. Om Sheshadri Nilayaya Namaha. Om Devaya Namaha. Om Keshavaya Namaha. Om Madhusudanaya Namaha. Om Amrutaya Namaha. Om Vishnave Namaha. Om Atyutaya Namaha. Om Padmini Priyaya Namaha. Om Sarveshaya Namaha. Om Gopalaya Namaha. Om Purushottamaya Namaha. Om Gopi Vasaraya Namaha. Om Paranjyotive Namaha. Om Vaikunta Pataye Namaha. Om Avyayaya Namaha. Om Sudatanaye Namaha. Sudatanave Namaha. Om Yadavendraya Namaha. Om Nitya Yauvana Rupavataye Namaha. Om Niranjanaya Namaha. Om Virabhasaya Namaha. Om Nitya Truptaya Namaha. Om Dharatpataye Namaha. Om Surapataye Namaha. Om Niramalaya Namaha. Om Deva Pujitaya Namaha. Om Chaturbhujaya Namaha. Om Chakradharaya Namaha. Om Chaturvedatmakaya Namaha. Om Tridharme Namaha. Om Trigunasravaya Namaha. Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha. Om Nishalankaya Namaha. Om Niradankaya Namaha. Om Nirupadravyaya Namaha. Om Nirgunaya Namaha. Om Gadadharaya Namaha. Om Sannapannaye Namaha. Om Nandhakini Namaha. Om Sankalpadharaya Namaha. Om Anekhamurtaye Namaha. Om Avyaktaya Namaha. Om Katistaya Namaha. Om Varapradhaya Namaha. Om Anekatmane Namaha. Om Deenabandhave Namaha. Om Jagat Vyapine Namaha. Om Akasharaja Parathaya Namaha. Om Yogi Praksha Padma Smara. Om Yogi Pradda Padma Mandiraya Namaha. Om Damodharaya Namaha. Om Jagat Palayaya Namaha. Om Papa Ganyaya Namaha. Om Bhaktavassalaya Namaha. Om Trivikramaya Namaha. Om Simhasura. Om Simsimaraya Namaha. Om Jatamuka Shobhithaya Namaha. Om Shankamadhyolla Samunju.
The Ashtotra Shatanama has the various Ananta Kalyana Gunas of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And you can see, Ashtotra means, Ashtotra Shata means, Ashta means 8, Shata means 100. The 108 imperishable qualities of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. Today, you can choose whether you want to choose the dimension of Venkateshwara as Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the dimension of Venkateshwara as Nirvikalpapaya, means the one who is always in the state of Nirvikalpa, the one who is in various different bhavas. Here it says Krishnaya, Madhavaya, it says Achyutaya, Vishnave, who is always as Mahavishnu, Srinivasa. Whatever dimension of Venkateshwara you relate with, you can offer one gold coin for each dimension. The gold coins can be offered in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. $75 for the small size of the gold coin. One gold coin that you can offer is $75. And the 2 gold coins you can offer, a medium size gold coin is $151. The larger size is $251. Now, You can offer the gold coin for every aspect of Mahavishnu, Venkateshwara, that you want to manifest in you. So there are 108 Ananta Kalyana Gunas, the Akshay Gunas, 108 Akshay Gunas. Out of that, you can choose 1, 2, 10, 20, 50, or all 108. Because today being an auspicious day of Ugadi, you can choose all 108. And you can choose to offer the Ashtotra Shatakas. If you want to choose all 108, and you can choose a $75 small gold coin, all 108. Or you can choose $151 size, all 108. Or $251, all 108. That is up to you. Or if you want to choose, let's say, 10 different qualities and you want to offer 10 gold coins to Bhagavan Venkateshwara today, please understand, today whatever you give will be showered back to you, because please understand, it's a science. Wealth is an extension of you. When you feel abundant, when you feel so much of gratitude, and when you offer, wealth gets showered back to you. Okay? So when you offer it, you basically are offering all your incompletions and patterns at the feet of Venkateshwara and requesting him to shower you with wealth, abundance, and prosperity in your life, especially when you're starting a new year. Let this year, let this new Adi, means that new Yuga. Adi means Yuga Adi. The very beginning of the Yuga, start with an auspicious manifestation of wealth in every dimension of your life. So you can offer the Ashtotra Kasa, either one gold coin or a few gold coins, and you can offer any size that you want. $71, $75, $151, or $251, you can offer at the Divine Lotus Feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. And it is the same link. You go to tiny.cc / BSD Sevas -13th April, and you can choose in that drop down the Ashtotra Kasa. Okay, that is the special offering name that we have, which is called the Ashtotra Kasa. So when you go to the drop down, you will see the options. I'm going to do a screen share. I request the NTV operator to please project my laptop screen. Okay, so here, if you go to the link that is projected on the screen, it will take you to this page, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan offerings. And in the drop down, you have something called as Swarna Ashtotra Kasa 75, Swarna Ashtotra Kasa 151, Swarna Ashtotra Kasa 251. So you can choose 75 and you can decide to offer 2 or 3 of these $75 gold coins, or you can choose the $151 option and you can choose to offer 2 of those gold coins, or you can choose the $251 and you can choose to offer 10 of those gold coins, right? It's very easy. And on the day of Ugadi, when you offer, your whole year becomes an auspicious beginning of manifestation of wealth, abundance, and prosperity. So you can choose whatever option and just click add to cart, and you will be able to very easily offer a gold coin at the Divine Lotus Feet of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. So this is a very special offering. See, we may not be, some of us may be able to offer 108 gold coins today itself. Some of us may be able to offer only 10 gold coins today. Some of us may be able to offer only 1 gold coin today. Whatever it is. Today, when you offer the 1 gold coin, you will manifest that space of abundance in you. Next Bhava Samadhi Darshan, you may be able to offer 10. By the end of the year, you will be able to offer all the 108 and manifest those 108 qualities of Venkateshwara in you. That is what this signifies. So, I request the causing team and the supporting team to please attend to the chat. Some people are facing issues with the payment. I request the causing team to please attend to the Zoom chat and the YouTube chat. Okay, so the next, we will move on to the next offering.
The next offering to Venkateshwara is Swarna Tulasi Patram.
The next offering of
the Supreme Lord
to Venkateshwara is Tulasi Patram. Tulasi is his favorite leaf. All of us know Tulasi We always offer the Tulasi Mala and the Tulasi leaves to Venkateshwara. Now you get to offer a golden Tulasi leaf, the Swarna Tulasi Patra. Okay, and we have different sizes. Small size $600, medium size $1,200, and the largest size is $1,800. And the Supreme Lord is costlessly merciful upon his devotees, so much so that even the poorest of the men can offer him a little water, a flower in devotion, and thus please him. This is due to his affectionate dealings with his devotees. Offer a tulasi, a swarna tulasi, a golden tulasi leaf with pure love to receive his grace and blessings forever. So you can go ahead and offer the swarna tulasi patram, $600, $1,200 or $1,800.
The next offering is Swarna Padma Pushpa. If one offers to me with devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water,
Madayami Swami, you're muted
I
now.
delightfully
Okay, sorry, you can go ahead. Sorry, maybe there was an issue from my end. I think we were able to hear you. Go ahead.
The next offering is Swarna Padma Pushpa. If one offers to me with devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even water, I delightfully partake of that article offered with love by my devotee in pure consciousness. Offer a gold flower to last eternally in oneness with the avatar. So you can offer in 3 different sizes. That is $600, $1,200, and $1,800. Offer Swarna Padma Pushpa.
Yes, before we move on to the next offering, today, for the benefit of all our YouTube viewers, we have a very beautiful offering and a surprise for all our YouTube viewers. And I'm going to introduce a new feature in our YouTube live called Super Chat. And you want to offer, like you're saying, okay, I'm attending this Bhava Samadhi Darshan of the Supreme Pontiff. I want to put some money in the hundi. I want to make a hundi offering. We have enabled a beautiful an option in the YouTube live called Super Chat, where as you're watching the YouTube live, you can offer any amount out of your gratitude and devotion to the Supreme Pontiff. I'm going to show you how to enable, how to access that Super Chat feature. So this is the YouTube screen I'm projecting. And this is the live that we are having. In the YouTube screen, on the bottom right, I'm showing my screen here. On the bottom right side, in the bottom, here you can see, I'm using a laser pointer, so you'll be able to see it. On the bottom right, you see an option of emoji, and you see an option called Show Your Support for Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda. And here when you click, it shows an option of super sticker or super chat. When you click the super chat option, it gives you an option to support Kailasa, to make any offering towards to Kailasa. So when you click on the super chat option, here you can enter any amount that you want. So you can offer $10, $15, or you can offer $200, you can offer $1,000. So whatever amount you want, you can offer it here. And even if you want to offer just $1, you want to put in the hundi. It is like an e-hundi offering, like how you go to a temple and you put an offering in the hundi. So let us say I'm going to try for $100. I want to offer $100. I just click buy and send. When I click on buy and send, there is a pop-up that comes up on the screen. And that shows give inside. You don't have to do anything in Darshan. You can click on the super chat option and you will be receiving this beautiful option. So go ahead and use the super chat option on the right side, bottom right. You can click on the super chat and you can make this offering. Okay. thank you, Ma Divyananda, for your kind contributions. Ma Nitya Divyananda, thank you very much for your kind contributions to Kailasa. Okay, now we'll continue with our offerings.
The next offering is Metti, the gold touring. The reference is from Lakshmi Narayana Samhita, verse 4.23. The offering of Abharanas to Vishnu, the jingling anklets on the feet of the Vishnu, Abharana for anklets, tourings on his feet, bracelet on his arm, and Abharana on his waist. Offer the touring for Venkateshwara to receive his blessings for a longevity and prosperous life. Offer the Metti, the touring costs $750.
I'm seeing in the Zoom chat, some of the participants have saying that you are facing issues with the payment. We are checking on the payment issues. I will have one of our causers attend to you immediately. I will have one of the causers attend to all our participants who are facing payment issues. Please do put a message in the chat so we can attend to you immediately. Lucy, you're asking that can we make for your offerings, can we make? I will clarify that, Lucy. If you can use the YouTube option for that, I will definitely clarify. Sami, you can go ahead now.
Yes. The next offering to Venkateshwara is Pratyaksha Pada Puja. The reference is from Guru Gita, verse 45. Vande Guru Padatvanvam Van Manaschitta Gocharam Svetarakta Prabhavinnam Shiva Shaktyatmakam Param. I worship the Guru's 2 feet, which are within the reach of speech, thought, and contemplation, and which have different lustres, white and red, representing Shiva and Shakti. Offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja to clear your karmas, to remove any obstacles in the path of your enlightenment, express gratitude, and strengthen your feeling connection with Guru. Manifest auspiciousness in all dimensions of your life, health, wealth, and relationships. Offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja and establish yourself in the strong feeling connection at the divine lotus feet of the Guru. So Pratyaksha Pada Puja cost is $1,008.
We have Ishwari and Maitri Patel, and thank you for your kind contributions to Kailasa. And all of us are using the super chat option on YouTube. We have Maha Satya Nitya Bhakta. Thank you very much for your kind offerings and support to Kailasa. Yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, the next offering to Venkateshwara is Vastra Seva. Vastra is clothing. Offering sacred clothing to Venkateshwara, traditionally, this seva is offered for better physical and mental well-being and healing from any illnesses. So, offering of the Vastra Seva cost is $1,008. The next offering to Bhagavan Venkateshwara is Achamana Patra. Achamana Patra is a vessel for washing the mouth of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The reference is from Purva Kamika Agama. The reference says we should look at these vessels with the recital of Hrudaya mantra and make them encompassed by a protective force. With the recital of Kavacha mantra, vessels made of gold, silver, copper, bronze are conch. Vessels designed with the leaves of palasha tree or lotus leaf, vessels made by wood or clay, containers designed by stitching the leaves of plantain or other trees. All such vessels are suitable for the worship of Shiva. So, Achamana Patram, offering of this vessel for washing the mouth of Bhagavan Venkateshwara, blesses you with health, balancing the fluids in the body, auspiciousness and grace of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The offering of this Achamana Patram is $5,008 US. The next offering is Soma Sutra Patram. The offering to Venkateshwara is Soma Sutra Patram is a vessel for offering the sacred bath to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The reference is also from Purva Kamika Agama. Offering of this vessel, the Soma Sutra Patram, the sacred bath to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, blesses the Yajaman with abundance in health, wealth, prosperity, and the grace and blessings of Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The Soma Sutra Patramo, the vessel for offering the sacred bath to Bhagavan Venkateshwara, the cost is $5,008 US.
Before we move on to the next offering, I just wanted to offer our gratitude to Srirang DKG from Maharashtra, India, for your kind offering and support through the super chat option in YouTube. Yes, the next offering that we have is the Rajita Padma Pitam, which is the offering of the Pada Pitam to Bhagavan Venkateshwara in silver. The one who offers the Padma Pitam will be blessed with overflowing wealth, abundance, and properties. And the offering of the Padma Pitam is $7,000 US.
The next offering is Daya Sindhu, the Chinjwal. The reference is from Venkateshwara Suprabhatam, verse 30. The offerings of Daya Sindhu, this is the offering of jewel that kept on the chin of Venkateshwara. This jewel signifies the place where Srinivasa took a blow from an iron rod to protect the Gaumata from being killed. Offering of this Daya Sindhu will bless one with the protection of Venkateshwara from all perils. So, offering of Daya Sindhu cost $20,000 US.
Yes, the next is the offering of the golden deities of Sri Devi and Bhudevi. The offering of the golden deities of Sri Devi and Bhudevi blesses one with all the blessings for acquiring land and property and all the essential needs for one to manifest the highest riches in one's life. So you can offer a golden deity of Sri Devi or Bhudevi for $30,000 US. The next is the offering of Srivatsa, the jewel that represents Mahalakshmi, that is $60,000 US. We have the Sri Kaustuba, the pendant that is on Bhagavan Venkateshwara, which is the offering of Sri Kaustuba, one of the most precious jewels you can offer. The offering of Naga Bharana, the beautiful offering of Naga Bharana. I request the NTV operator to please project. Srivatsa, the jewel that represents Mahalakshmi. Next, you have the option of offering the Sri Kaustuba, the jeweled pendant, the most valuable pendant. You can offer that Sri Kaustuba to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The next is the offering of Nagha Bharana, the offering of the snake jewel, the golden Naga Bharana, which is the ornament in the shape of a cobra snake. The next is the offering of the golden Varadahasta, the Swarna Varadahasta, the golden hand, which blesses one with all the boons. Varada means boon giver. So this is the Varadahasta, which blesses one with all the boons. The next we have the Swarna Kati Hasta, representing the assurance and the promise that he will always be there to protect us. That is the Swarna Kati Hasta. You can offer also the Paduka, studded with Navaratna. You can offer. Next, we have the offering of the Yajnopavitam, the sacred thread, to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The offering of Panchajanya, the beautiful divine conch. The offering of Sudarshana Chakra, the discus weapon. Next, we have the offering of the Mukhutam, the golden crown, to Bhagavan Venkateshwara. The offering of Nandaki, the divine sword. The offering of the Namam, the mark on the forehead of Venkateshwara. The offering of Sharanga, the beautiful bow, the divine bow used by Bhagavan Venkateshwara, Sharanga. The offering of Kaumodika, the divine mace. The offering of Kaumodika. The offering of Kasumala, the gold coin mala, a mala full of gold coins. And finally, you have the Guru Dakshina. Any amount you can offer as the Guru Dakshina. You can offer through the super chat option in the YouTube. You can offer the Guru Dakshina as a mark of your gratitude for the Supreme Pontiff. I would like to thank Zatlina, and we have Maha Govinda Rupananda, Nitya Maha Govinda Rupananda, Laura M, for your kind offerings to Kailasa, for your support and offerings to Kailasa. So you can offer any amount as Guru Dakshina, an offering of gratitude to the Guru, and e-hundi, an offering out of gratitude for the deity who's blessing us today, Bhagavan Venkateshwara. You can offer it through the super chat option on YouTube, which is very, very, very easy. A simple, just one click for you to make any offering out of gratitude. So e-hundi and Guru Dakshina can be offered through the super chat option. Any other sevas, we request you to go to the link that's projected on the screen, tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-13th April. For Guru Dakshina and the sacred offering, you can directly go to the YouTube and you can use the super chat option. And there was a question if we can make the payments for the offerings through the YouTube option. Lucy, you had asked this question. Yes, through the super chat option, you can make a payment for the offerings and fill the payment form. Just ensure that you fill the Sankalpa form so we know that the payment was for a specific offering. If you are not able to, if you're facing any issue, you can try the YouTube option as well and then fill the Sankalpa offering form as well. The YouTube super chat option, I'm just going to show that once again for those of you